Hi, I'm Tonya Wilhelm. Today we're going to continue our talk on why dogs bark. So today's topic on dogs barking are the dogs that are barking at our windows. So this can be a little distracting for people, to say the least. So when a dog's barking at the window, usually he's unsure and he wants to get that neighbor or that person or the other animal away from his property. This is actually a pretty easy fix once you have a really good name game installed. So if you look through my website, I actually have an article on how to teach your dog a really reliable name game. So the name game is when you tell your dog his name. So I have Dexter, so I'd go, Dexter, and his job is to turn around and look at me. So that gives me the opportunity to actually get him to come back to me. So I can say, Dexter, come here, and then he comes off of that window. Now at the very beginning, you're going to have to teach that behavior, and again, I'll have you go to that website to take a look on how to do that, and maybe I'll even do a little video clip on that as well. But again, we're trying to teach our dogs that just to come off of the window, so not to carry on and keep going and keep going. That's been very successful. We just need to keep teaching that name game in different environments. So then you also have to think about management. So if we don't want our dogs to get crazy at the window, and we're not home and they have access to that window, you're going to be trying to go on an uphill battle. So we need to make sure we have good management in play so that when you're not home or you're not able to focus on your dog, that he doesn't have access to that window. So that also includes his dog crate. So if you're crating your dog when you're gone, don't put it in front of a window where a lot of people pass by or a lot of critters pass by and your dog's barking at the window and you're not home, because that's only going to make your job more difficult because he's had a lot of practice at barking at the window. One of the other things that I like to do in prevention, because I really think prevention is always our best option if we get a puppy, if we get a new dog into a household, is to actually sit there at the window with my dog. So we sit there and we look at the people walk by, and then I'll just call his name so he turns around and looks at me. I may give him a treat or a pet or go play with him, so that what he's learning is looking at the window. It's fun. It's no big deal. If you have a dog who's a window watcher and he just looks out and he's gazing and he's having a good time, no problem. If you have a dog who's going to the window and he's looking for trouble and he's looking for someone to bark at, you're going to have to work with them. You're going to have to call him off that window so he's not patrolling all the time. Don't let him patrol that window 100% of the time, because again, he's just going to get really focused on that window. So again, the best way is to just call him off the window. So Dexter, and he comes off the window and I can give him a reward, and then I'm going to focus him on something else. So if my dog's constantly going back to that window, then I might just hook him up to his leash and take him around with me so that he forgets about what's going on in that window. So hopefully you enjoyed this quick tip. And again, for more information, please feel free to visit my website at globaldogtraining.com. Talk to you next time.